Ready? Here you go. Ferret claws. They need clipping a lot. This is everything you need to know to survive Mani-Pedi Day, including my popular travel pillow hack.
Look at your little feet.
What you'll need. A travel pillow. Yes, really, this is a game changer. It props them up at exactly the right angle, so you're not going to be doing acrobatics trying to hold them in place and clip them at the same time. Salmon oil. A tiny bit on their belly keeps them distracted and happy while you work. Most ferrets will lick at it contentedly for as long as you need. And claw clippers. Beep, beep. Regular small animal clippers work fine. The setup. Pop your ferret on their back with a travel pillow under their shoulders. Squirt a little salmon oil on their belly. Watch them get immediately engrossed. It's completely acceptable to take a moment now to marvel at how adorable they look like this with their little toe beans on show. If their legs are vibrating like my girls, it just means they're having a really good time. The technique. When you're ready, take a paw and gently splay out the toes with your fingers. Then take one toe between your forefinger and thumb and roll it gently to the side so you can see the quick. That's the darker bit inside the claw where the blood vessels are. When you clip, you want to be coming in from underneath the foot. What this means is if the claw does split later, it will split along the top surface away from the quick. If you come in from the wrong angle, it could split down into the quick, which is painful. You don't need to cut aggressively close to the quick. Their claws grow so fast, you won't be extending the time between clips meaningfully at the risk of cutting into that quick. If you do have an accident and nip the quick, it will bleed a lot. It looks dramatic and it will be painful for your noodle, but it's not a disaster and happens to most owners at least once, I'm sure. Have some styptic powder on hand just in case. It's available in most pharmacies. Repeat for both front paws. When it comes to the back paws, I have never known a ferret to need them clipped extensively. I usually just give them a quick look over and take the tips off that need it. I don't know if that's because I have a lot of rough surfaces in my enclosure and they wear the back paws down naturally.
Wear those nails down. Good boy.
Or if a ferret's back paws just don't grow so fast. I'd be interested to hear your experience in comments. Once you get the hang of it, it should only take a few minutes per ferret. For most people, it needs doing every 2 to 3 weeks, but there are a lot of variables like environment and how closely you last clipped. So just keep an eye on those little toe beans and do it once they start looking like Rihanna on a bad nail day. That's it, all the information you need to clip your noodle's claws. If you want to know why it's so important to do regularly, or you're new and feeling nervous about the prospect of using sharp instruments around your chaos sausages, stick around because this next section is for you. The rest of you, class dismissed. Right, if you're sitting there thinking, I'm absolutely terrified of doing this, I want you to know that's completely normal. Ferrets can be scary and wriggly and chaotic and violent. If they're young especially, they won't be used to having their claws clipped, so could be extra nervous. If you're nervous, it will also make them nervous. And yeah, that turns into juggling razor wire and getting nowhere quickly. You could go to the vet to have them clipped, but that's going to get expensive, and I'm afraid ignoring the problem won't make it go away. If you don't clip those claws regularly, bad things can happen. They can get so long that they split, and not just a little surface split. They can split clean down into the quick, which is incredibly painful. Or they can get a split claw caught in bedding. Your ferret panics, twists around trying to get free, and ends up ripping the claw out completely. That's an emergency vet visit you didn't want. So, to help you beat the nerves and tackle Mani-Pedi Day without fear, I've prepared a step-by-step confidence-building routine for you and your noodles. The phased approach. The first times you do this, don't even touch the clippers. Just get your ferret used to being handled this way. Good girl. Pop them on their back in the travel pillow, put the salmon oil on their belly, let them get comfortable with their paw being held and manipulated. Good girl. This is where you figure out what works for you. Hold their leg firmly and stretch the paw up above their head so you can see it easily. They might resist a little, but if they're into the salmon oil, they should relax once they know you're in control and holding them firmly. Once you feel them relax in this position, you can start manipulating the paw with your fingers. Press your thumb against the pad so the toes splay out. Take one toe between your finger and thumb and roll it so you can see the quick at an angle. With the claw held steady in your sight, figure out how you're going to get your other hand in with the clippers at the right angle. Practice this motion on both front paws, as the physical mechanics of your body will be different from left to right. As you do this, your ferret gets used to it. You get confident with the handling. No clippers involved, just practice. If at any point your ferret starts struggling and stressing out despite the belly treat, just end the session for that day. You want it to learn there's nothing to be afraid of, and pretty soon they will start looking for the oil on their belly as soon as the travel pillow comes out, which is objectively adorable. Then you start clipping. When you're both ready to start clipping, clip off just the very tip. I mean tiny, a millimetre, that's it. Get into the habit of coming in with the clippers from underneath, although at this stage you're taking so little off, a perfect cut doesn't matter. Do this every day if you need to, or every 2 to 3 days. In practice, you're removing any potential splits at the tip as they start, as well as building the habit together. Your ferret learns this isn't scary. You learn you're not going to accidentally hurt them. You both get more comfortable. Once you're comfortable doing tiny clips, you'll start taking a little bit more off, maybe another millimetre, and then another. And suddenly you realise you can go 3 or 4 days before you need to clip again. Before you know it, you'll be confident, your ferrets will be relaxed, and you'll be clipping exactly as much as you feel comfortable clipping off. Who cares if you have to do it more frequently? I mean, have you seen how much ferrets like licking salmon oil off their bellies? It's hardly a chore at this point. So there you have it, the complete guide to clipping ferret claws, from the absolute basics all the way to building the confidence to do it yourself without worry. You've got this, and if you don't, you'll get there, one tiny clip at a time. If this helped, hit like and subscribe. Drop a comment if you've got your own tips. I love hearing how you all handle mani-pedi day at home. And if you want to know how I came to be one of YouTube's foremost authorities on ferret care, watch this video next. See you next time, Floof Crew.